In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I bear witness there's no God but God, and Prophet Muhammad is his slave and messenger, and I seek refuge in Allah from the rejected Satan. In this video, I'd like to talk about the love of the Mahdi, how the Mahdi lives from his heart, and he experiences his life and the knowledge that he receives from the Quran, and the knowledge that he receives through his experiences and intuition from Allah, the unique creator of all that exists, that Allah is his teacher and teaches him through the Quran and teaches him through love and patience and harmony and balance, and implementing the lawful things that Allah makes lawful and staying away from the unlawful things that Allah forbids, and doing extra good deeds that are pleasing to Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. And through his love, through his heart, that it resonates throughout all of creation, that all the people on the earth and beyond can feel the love of the Mahdi, that raises the consciousness, the vibration, the resonance, the beautiful feeling that we can feel in our hearts and souls, that the Mahdi, through his divine love for the unique creator of all that exists, that elevates all of Allah's creations, the animals, the mineral kingdom, the plants, the earth, the humans, all of Allah's creations, the planets in the solar system and beyond, that this can be felt. We're all interconnected with each other, and living the beautiful life that Allah lays out for us in the Quran, and the example of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, as a guide for anyone of any walks of life to live by. As Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is a beautiful example for all. And the Mahdi's love penetrates the most stubborn of hearts, the most hard of hearts, that will uplift them and start softening their hearts and feeling closer to the unique creator of all that exists. That is a true beautiful way of living in the way of the Quran that Allah lays out for all of humanity to live by, that the Mahdi surrenders to Allah, the unique creator of all that exists, that Allah knows best, and to live by the lawful things that Allah makes lawful to the best of the Mahdi's abilities, so that he can live in a harmonious state and also raise a vibration for all those that want to increase their vibration in harmony and balance, and living in a beautiful paradise state in this world, and a more magnified paradise state in the hereafter. So we are truly living in a beautiful time of what's called and termed as the Ascension. The Mahdi is known as the Riser, that he will start small and insignificant and increase in knowledge and frequency and spirituality and vibration, and increase his closeness with Allah, the unique creator of all that exists, and increase in rising and bring the vibration of the worlds, the earth, the human beings, and all of creation up and up and up, and into a higher, more beautiful and harmonious, balanced way of life that is laid out within the Quran. And the Mahdi has the ability to unlock the keys and express that in a more increasing fashion as the days go by. Alhamdulillah, inshallah. And the beauty of life is very beautiful, to worship Allah, the unique creator of all that exists, in all different new and perfected ways that Allah guides us to do in the Quran, that Allah is ever changing and ever glorified in new ways, in beautiful ways, that is so amazing and breathtaking and heartwarming, that the Mahdi can tap into and feel and expresses in his own way his beautiful love and gratitude to the unique creator of all that exists. The Mehdi is always increasing in his knowledge and understanding of the Quran, that the Quran is an ever-giving way of rising to eminence and a peaceful way of living in a balanced and harmonious way, that the Quran has no contradictions to increase the fortitude of our hearts and understanding of the truth of our reality, and the beautiful way of life that Allah lays out in the Quran, that the Mehdi tries to fulfill in the best of ways and increasing ways that he is guided to do. The Mehdi is always increasing love in his heart for all of creation and for the unique creator of all that exists, that this can be felt in the consciousness and the heartfelt feelings of humanity is being increased and things are improving in the world. The earth is also increasing the vibrations of the earth's consciousness, as well as the human consciousness as a whole. As the Mehdi rises, we all rise with the Mehdi, and we are all connected. And there's a story of Joseph, that he was working labor and he was studying the Torah, and he was unlocking knowledge from the Torah. And when he was in the desert, and he came across someone, and he had a conversation with that someone, and that person had already knew what Yosef knew, that took him weeks to understand. And Yosef was a little bit frustrated because it took him weeks to understand, and that this person somehow came to the realization of it within an instant. So Joseph went to a rabbi, a wise man, and explained him what happened. And the wise man said in so many words that when you unlock your knowledge, that it's spread to all of humanity, that one can affect the whole, as Allah says in the Quran, that if you save one life, it's like you save all of mankind, and if you kill one life, it's like you kill all of mankind. Is that we're all connected, and as I say often, that the Mehdi is rising, and as the Mehdi rises in consciousness and vibration and closeness with Allah and beautiful harmony and balance, that this also increases the consciousness of humankind and also the earth, and I believe the whole universe and the multiverse, and we are all interconnected, and Allah is closer to us than our own jugular vein. And as the Mehdi's heart increases in love and passion and harmony and balance, that this all can be felt, and the beauty of it and the beautiful way of life that is laid out for us in the Quran is the most beautiful way for a human being to live in this time and day and age. And the Mehdi is using the Quran to fulfill this beautiful way of life and living the lawful things and staying away from the unlawful things that Allah forbids in a beautiful, harmonious, and balanced fashion, and seeking peace and justice in all of his affairs in the best way that he knows possible from his studies of the Quran and inner knowings within his heart, and the beautiful way of life that the Mehdi lives by, that is resonated by all the prophets and messengers, and beautifully resonated in all the holy books. And these can be unlocked and experienced, that it's not so much knowledge that you have, but it's what knowledge you live by. And the Mehdi's amazingness to live by what he learns and doing what's lawful and staying away from the unlawful things is one of the major keys to the success of the Mehdi, and the Mehdi's responsibility of raising the vibration and love and passion in the world, to bringing people, guiding people to Allah, the unique creator of all that exists, to bring them closer to their maker, their creator, their guider and provider in the most beautiful and harmonious way possible, inshallah, and living in this beautiful, harmonious state that we are designed to live in, and Allah is most great and most merciful, and the Mehdi is rising in beautiful and new ways that can be felt worldwide, and I believe across the universe and the worlds and beyond, that it's a beautiful way of life and is increasing in more beauty and more harmony and balance as the days go by. So I'd like to end with that, and end with love, peace, and harmony and balance and closeness with Allah, the unique creator of all that exists. May Allah guide us and protect us. May we take Allah as our shield so we may be successful. And may we all be blessed and guided to the straight path and living from our hearts in our authentic way that Allah guided us to live by. Thank you so much. May God, Allah bless you, and stay true to your heart. Thank you.